Continuing this conversation about strength and unmasking, I do believe that it's always been true that I've been strong. I have like a persistence of spirit, and everything that comes to me, I find a way to learn something and make something of it. The difference that is happening between now versus before I began unmasking, and I want to also be really clear and acknowledge that I've actually started unmasking before I realized I was autistic, because I realized that how I was living was not supporting me. And I didn't realize that I was unmasking my autistic traits. Like, I didn't have the understanding of that, but I was still in the process of becoming more of myself and letting go of the habitual facade. But all of the strength that I had before, the ability to do really well in a crisis, the ability to, get back up when I've been knocked down over and over and over and over again, that's still within me. That's still there. The difference right now is that I am more external with what I'm actually feeling and experiencing inside. Whereas before, I would move through situations in a very similar way to how I do now, except now I am meeting my own needs while I'm dealing with this fuck ton of shit. And now I am expressing and allowing things to move through my body. I'm stimming openly because my body needs that in order to regulate. I'm advocating for my own needs instead of just making sure that everyone else has theirs met and negating and neglecting my own. I'm sharing and speaking about the things that I have only ever kept to myself and felt in secret and in private, and have thought to myself that I was completely alone in, and that no one would ever want to hear it, and I better not be a burden, or I better not be perceived as weak, or I better not take up any space. I'm done doing that. I am gonna be my full self, and my full self comes with challenges and struggles and areas that are not as strong as other areas, but that doesn't detract or take away from my strength at all. It's just showing you a more full picture of who I actually am. Sharing my struggles doesn't mean that my skills or my knowledge or my areas of growth have diminished in any way.